after we crushed the Red Sox, I wanted to do it again. I felt bad for only playing one game, but we made it so we didn't miss a single thing. And that's why we saw so much crazy shit. My cats are driving me insane. I actually think I might drink. If that's true, that means I'm not going to be driving anywhere. 8 hours from bottle to throttle. Dun 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 dun.
Baseball fans, this is Heidi Watton. Welcome.
Hi, Heidi.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Bronx Bombers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-0. The win was their 16th straight. The O's
Alright, it's Tanaka. I'm actually thinking about just using the relief pitchers instead of a starting pitcher because I feel bad for them. They haven't gotten to play at all. I mean, this poor guy hasn't gotten to play at all. Yeah, let's put him in. Oops. Alright, let's advance. Tanaka can play the next game. It's just I feel bad. This guy hasn't gotten to play a single game yet. Because my pitches have been so great that you don't need them.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. The homestand continues with the second of two between the Boston Red Sox and the
tie,
New York
9 for 9
Yankees.
games, 9 wins,
The
9
Yanks
losses.
have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next.
I'm hoping for 81.
Tommy Kahnle will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year.
ERA,
Real ugly
6.
ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for
Leading off
baseball
tonight for
here
Boston,
this evening.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
So I'm
As
going to
the
give him a
Yankees get
chance.
started here tonight, guys. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high.
So I'll
This
do it
team is
again. I'll play
rocking
another
in
game
all
without
facets
skipping
right
anything,
now, and
so we
they're a
get to
fun
see
watch.
some of the fun stuff.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees.
White
at game
Sox going
time.
in 14-5 against the Royals.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Who cares? They suck. That's why this sucks.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia.
Tampa Bay is winning
He's
1-0
ready for
against
his
the
first
Orioles.
at-bat of this early season contest.
One more loss and they're having a losing season so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, come on, dude.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best
St. Louis is down
producers
2
in the
runs,
land,
3-1
JD
against
Martinez.
Milwaukee.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Judge is
Getting
under
hit
it.
quite a few
And
times.
that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number
Let's
that
see if we
jumps
can crush
out at
him.
you. This guy's whip, which is
Nationals are
walks
1
to
up
hits
against
to
the
innings
Giants.
pitch is less than 1 coming into this start.
Miami is 0-0
That's not an
against the
easy
Cubs.
thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gardner.
We have the shift onto the
First
right.
pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here
14
tonight.
game
They come
hitting
in
streak.
not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that
nice.
500
15.
line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and the decision to try
No way!
there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Set to go now, Aaron Judge. And he's
Oh,
been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Hicks blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there.
Aggressive.
For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in, Miguel
Almost
Ando.
in the back
And
home
the
run.
Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here.
Guess what? Suicide squeeze.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The punt attempt is popped up. And now he'll lunge forward to grab this ball in the air. And with that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively.
14
this is
stolen
a scary
bases.
lineup
Nice.
because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He has an even 10 hits in 32 at-bats. Now the runner's on his way home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Unlucky.
Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Mookie Betts. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up.
Again.
Looks to be playable in foul ground. Bird is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He's got some energy still.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
I'll see how well he does, but he's clearly not used to staying in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Flying toward right center.
That's out.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
So digging in now, Torres, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second.
Straight to him.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Batting it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 5 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Down the middle.
The windup and the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. Second home run early in the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and
more dangerous when we have 2 outs for some reason.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Another blowout would be nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Betts. But he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Cool. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking about replacing him on the 3rd inning, but for the 4th. But his energy's right up there.
Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Basically, I wanted to give my starters a day off.
The first pitch. Ball 1. Two and 0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Yeah,
fastball,
now he's starting to suck.
Looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-2 pitch. count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive
He's
to
starting
watch.
to
It'll be
struggle.
interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss. and
He's a
in
relief
trouble
pitcher,
now,
not a
0-2.
starter.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he go? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0.
Alright, let's start warming someone up.
Leading up for the Yankees.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
It's going to be a busy night.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lefts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
I meant to swing and miss.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. And the runner's breaking for third. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the runner's trying for third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
I rushed it too much.
Now in the box.
Leading off for Boston, the 3rd baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Chad Green
Your
answers the
attention,
call
please.
from the pen here in the
Now
4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from
Number
the starter.
57, Chad
That's not true.
Green.
We just replaced him because he's not used to a long game. He's a relief pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's
Here's
used to
a
3
breaking ball,
innings,
but
not
it doesn't
6,
quite find the strike
7.
zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'll probably replace him in the 6th.
Two and one now to the
Maybe sooner
Boston
if he doesn't
leadoff
throw
hitter.
strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter number
Man, there's
50.
just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Dustin
Yeah,
Pedroia
so much
will
for the
stand
perfect
in for
game.
the second time now as he
No-hitter.
looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is why I want to get them into the play, because they haven't played for so long. They're not playing as good.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Nunez leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Mookie Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up, and he's safe. Throw is up the line.
Oh my
as it gets
God.
away.
Man, that was a comedy.
What's wrong
of
with
errors right
Didi?
there.
That's
They're
twice
kicking
he's
the ball
done that.
all over the yard, and the runner on first comes
Oh,
all the way
dear.
around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
A high fastball is in there. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 2-1.
Oh dear. Yeah, we gotta do
Next
better.
for New York, Gary Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
White Sox winning 14-5.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
Gone.
Into Monument Park. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Woo!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
It is for this team. Back to 2-0.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases.
Oh, he's not gonna. No.
The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting, first baseman, Red Bird.
Man,
Let's
I
go
feel
out
for
because
him,
of the
but
crap
you've got
money.
to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run
That's the
nonetheless.
runner.
Throw on to first.
Alright, time for a sack bunt.
Now batting. The
Now
second
at the
baseman.
plate, John Hicks. He singled his last time up.
He knows how to bunt.
First offering on its way. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. Pedroia takes it in. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. In now, Brett Gardner. He swings and grounds it to short.
Straight to him.
Led by Bogarts. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Now let's hopefully
Welcome back.
Didi
Heidi
comes
Watkey
back.
standing by as we get set for the
That
top of the
play is
fifth.
1 up.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start
14
thinking
to
past
5
the
is the
baton
final
mentality.
score.
They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
What started?
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Phillies run against
Back
the
up
Mets.
the middle.
2-0.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the
Now
batter.
batter.
He's going to have to put that into memory banks. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Pierce, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1.
One more inning for him, and then I'll start warming up another guy.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Aaron.
Their uniforms aren't dirty. I know they're not trying hard enough.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Boys!
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Nice. That's interesting since...
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
I was going to say that's interesting since the Ghana's on a 15-game hit streak.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
That should have been a home run.
Unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul.
What's wrong with Didi?
The 0-1 on its way. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Erasmo Ramirez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Well, since this is
Gary Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
I could have fun
Matt,
with the Red
that
Sox
last
pitch.
at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Cut a fastball.
He's running again. Here's a shot to left field and
Welcome to the baseball game. Second pitch out of here.
I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Touchdown.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Designated hitter.
In now, Torres. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit.
Oh, lucky.
The first baseman, number 33, Red.
Striding into the box, Greg Bird. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop. Now a throw to first. Doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 1. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch. 1 and 2.
Not even close. Yeah, he's getting orange in the energy.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's see.
The batter, number 50. Second
He put
baseman,
up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and they botched this one as it drops in the infield.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with them, but it's ridiculous. Just a bad night.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there.
Wow.
Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second.
I know he is.
Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And a glove flip for 1. But
come on.
No thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
I'm gonna try
Well,
and get him
it
struck
back
out.
together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. On the ground to third. Endahar brings it in. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. For wasting
Leading
time.
up for the Yankees, the second baseman, John Hicks.
And the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Almost. Brett Gardner.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he drives a liner to right center.
Oh, he missed it.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he lines it out to center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well. That cripple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up.
Time for
the
a new
Yankees
pitcher.
lead it 10-1.
Yeah, let no match first. Oh, come on.
Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off for Boston, the left fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slurve.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ball went down and up into his glove.
In now, Steve Pearce. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there,
Crowd's
he's in
getting
control.
rowdy.
0-2 now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Brian Johnson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brian Johnson.
Starter.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
You already have another pitcher.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
It was right down the middle. I couldn't resist.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Nice.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike
right down the
there,
middle.
0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on.
Betances should be good until the 9th.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Torres.
This is line to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, freaking popped it up.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees. They hang on to their 10-1 lead.
It's not even close anymore.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 3. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
No full crowd. Which is surprising.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is
Safe
just
trip
as
home.
good as a
Don't
regular
come back
out.
soon.
But we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Next game after this is against the Royals, which should be an easy
Stepping
game.
in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Give him a warning.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
He didn't hit him. What did he want?
Here's the 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him.
It's only on the arm.
Dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk.
I don't know
that
what's
comes
up with
that
my
as well.
defense. They're
If you
all
don't
over the
execute
place.
or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Stepping into the box, John Hicks. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pedroia into shallow center. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up of the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire
last
the
at bat for
side.
the Yankees this
1,
game.
2, 3 go the Bombers. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Put an X at the bottom of that ninth.
Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up now, Steve
Still
Pierce.
no warning.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a line
Where's he getting tied for?
Foul. Last strike now for the Red Sox. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Sanchez gathers, throw on to first, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak.
70 games
There's
to go.
nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eduardo Rodriguez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dylan Betances takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
That wasn't a safe situation.
10 runs on 16 hits. 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47.
Maybe because they scored. Oh, a combined total of 20-1. Red Sox go back home.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-1. Their win streak continues now at 17 straight. The Tampa Bay Rays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. The Twins launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-0. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Wellington Castillo had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 14-5. The Buccos put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 11-7. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-2. The Seattle Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-4. The Braves set 3 balls into the seats as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 6-0. The Chicago Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they manhandled the Marlins 13-0. Alan Hansen was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals.
Just an hour and 5 minutes for that one game.
They now have 5 straight wins.
I shall see you next time.